Are you ready to be entertained, educated, a relation for your brain, lock it in? Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
What's up, Patricia? What's up, Yolanda? How you doing, baby? What's going on, Michael? How you doing? Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. It is Monday. You guys are locked into your favorite eating right. It is your boy, Joe Lockett, worldwide. What's going on, Miss Hanson, out there in Florida, looking all beautiful? I saw it. Hey, if y'all got time, y'all do me a favor. Turn my music down. Turn that music down a little bit. Turn that music down. I got to tell y'all something. If y'all on TikTok right now, y'all need to go see Miss Hanson, okay? Man, when I say that girl beautiful, she out there putting on videos, man, in her little dresses, dancing in front of Miss Hanson. I saw you. It popped up on my TikTok. You looking good, girl, out there in Florida. Make it pop like a hot. Miss Hanson. Hey, y'all go in there. Make sure you follow Miss Hanson out there on TikTok, y'all. What's up, Nate Clark? How you doing? Yolanda, baby, how you doing? How was your weekend? You know, you got to show that love for Miss Hanson. Hey, and when I say she feisty, hey, every once in a while, I jump in that DMs, y'all. She'll never answer me back, though. Hey, nephew, what's going on? I've been trying to get with Miss Hanson. She won't talk to me.
Yeah.
Well, what come Miss Hanson won't talk to me? I've been trying to talk to her.
Y'all was beefing last week.
We always beefing, but when I seen the video, hey, you know something? I saw her video over the weekend. I'm probably not going to be, I'm just going to say, hey, Miss Hanson.
You know she ain't sucking you up, Dan.
Man, when you get off the show today, go to her TikTok. She posted a couple of videos, bro. Looking good. Ain't nobody else with you. Man, Hanson got cute.
That's so dirty.
You know what I'm saying? I think Miss Hanson got some yams up on her too, though. I ain't for sure about that, but I think she do, bro. Okay, what's going on, Lord? How y'all doing? Great weekend. Was short. Yeah, the weekend was good. The weekend was actually really nice this weekend. I got a chance to do some cardio, got a great workout in. And I rested most of the weekend. And then I got a chance, I caught the Alabama football game. That's the first college game that I watched from the second quarter all the way to the fourth quarter.
My daddy, I did not watch the game, actually. I saw it. I got mad. I turned that thing right off. No.
You got mad because Alabama won?
No. I this year I am in order for us to do good, I don't need to be watching. This is gonna irritate me.
Okay. I don't know what that's all about, but you got some of that voodoo stuff going on, so I got you.
Yeah, it's already been going good for
Hey, Melvin 104.
If we lost, it's because I watched the game. My bad.
Okay.
It's because I watched the game. I'll take that.
Well, I guess y'all be having them kind of G's when they watch the game. I don't know. I just think if they're going to play, they're going to play. They're going to win. They're going to win. It is what it is.
Yeah, but you ain't got no investment.
No.
You ain't got no investment.
You gamble on the game?
You don't have no investment, and we're going to leave it on that.
Hey, Rachel, so you be gambling?
No, Joe.
And so how you invested? You too young to have a kid playing football. so one of you got a baby, you got a girlfriend that got a son that play football. You do get in them entanglements, so you can.
Yeah, but my girlfriend have to be way older.
Well, she can be
my son got to be my age.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying, you talking about Jada Pinkett, How old is Will's son?
I might have to start gauging this entanglement.
I'm just saying.
I might have to start gauging.
All right, guys, you guys like to your family, it's your boy Joe Lockett, nephews in the building. How was the weekend besides your your investments that are going on, sir?
I would miss Yolanda. My weekend was short.
Was it?
Yes. It felt short.
It was. How can the weekend be short when it was daylight saving time? You got an extra hour.
No.
Yeah.
Because if you're not accommodated to how you scope out that hour, it could easily.
You got a chance to sleep an extra hour.
Yeah, it was extra.
So it was longer than last weekend.
It didn't feel like it. I'm going off the feeling. I'm not going off of what.
I'm going off of facts. I am a radio talk show host, sir. So
and you talk about your feelings too, Joe. Shut up. I don't hear that. I do not want to hear that. I'm going off of the feeling, and it felt short. It felt,
but it was actually longer, factually.
But it didn't feel like it.
But factually, it was actually longer.
All right, Joe. I see what you want. You ain't gonna give me today.
All right, guys, you guys like this in your favorite eating ride on the digital network.
You able to give me
It's
the
the Joe Lockett Show. Get dark early. So, yeah, it's gonna get dark a little bit earlier. Hey, so a couple of things I want to talk about today on the show. I know you came in into the studio that you was talking about Joe Smith's wife. She's out there. You were talking about body counts.
Yeah, she
on the show. And I also need to talk about this before I get into one of the main topics. Nephew, would you take your ex back?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you take your ex back? Would you normally take your ex back, even if it ended well? Would you take?
All right, hold on. Are we asking the question?
Hey, Erica.
Are we asking the question? Would you normally do it, or would you do it? Period.
Would you do it? Period. Would you take your ex back?
Okay. No.
Okay. Hey, Lanice, Faith, how you doing, baby? So Lanice said, hell no. So do y'all think if you go back to your ex, do y'all think it will work?
It could.
Is there that one ex that if you took them back, right, it would actually work?
I would say maybe.
Which one, Yolanda? Wait, baby, hold on. How many you got there, Yolanda? You
no, that's not crazy.
Yolanda,
don't do Miss Yolanda like that. That wasn't crazy.
Yolanda B said, which one?
Yeah, which one?
Okay, so I'm gonna. Well, how many you got there, baby girl? But hey, Shaw, baby, how's it going?
See how you tried to do you?
Yolanda Walker, how you doing? My current ex, hell no. Okay, so let me say this, okay? Your ex, y'all broke up. You broke up on good terms, okay? Wasn't bad.
Terms.
Okay, it wasn't bad, but would you take your ex back?
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. Would you take your ex back?
It depends. I want to say no.
Ms. Watkins said you come to know. No, Shaw said I wouldn't. Even the best one. Sugar Bear said no. Okay, so I gotta talk about this. I know I brought it up last week, nephew, but I gotta talk about it. Can I talk about it now?
Oh Lord. You about to get us in trouble. We was already fussing at us all week last week.
Yeah,
they was fussing at us all week last week.
Guess what? Last week we're up to 17,000, from 14,000 to 17,000 on Facebook.
Oh wow, they liked us.
Yeah, Facebook is jumping, y'all, and we up to 11.3 followers on TikTok. So can we get up to 11.5 this week, y'all? So make sure y'all, if y'all haven't followed the show, just hit the follow button. Just hit the follow. While y'all sitting right here, just hit the follow button. Okay, hit the follow button, and then hit the like button. Hit a lot of likes. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna check in and out, go ahead and hit a couple of hearts, and then you can flip and go ahead and look at booty or look at men in gray sweatpants, whatever y'all do on TikTok, and look at people with cute comments.
You know, dudes don't have too many.
Hey, Rachel.
Dudes don't take too many of them shots.
Well, whatever women looking at on something, you know, on TikTok and me, whatever y'all looking at. Before y'all leave, just hit the follow button and then hit the heart button. Keep it moving if y'all need to. But if not, if y'all want to sit here and just look at me and talk with me. And hey, also this week, if you're subscribing to my show, I'm going to be giving private shows, not nothing bad, but private shows to my subscribers. Okay?
Nothing but questions.
No.
We doing a lot of stuff for money, ain't it?
I've been working on some stuff, and I've been talking with women who are subscribing to the TikTok thing. I'm going to be doing something very special for them starting next week. So if you subscribe to my show, women, you're going to be getting private time with Joe Lockett via TikTok. So go ahead and subscribe to my show. Hey D, what's going on? It ain't nothing where it ain't no OnlyFans type stuff. It ain't none of that, y'all. But you will be able to do some one-on-ones with me, be able to ask me some questions and stuff like that if you're subscribed to my show. So if you're a subscriber, I will be reaching out to you, and I will actually be able to we'll be doing some stuff together. Okay,
one-on-one with Joe Lockett.
That's it. One-on-one with your boy, yours truly, Joe Lockett.
You want to work out with Joe Lockett?
No, we're not gonna do all that. We're not gonna do all that. But anyway, ladies, I got some special treat coming for you if you subscribe to my show. I appreciate you. So again, back on topic, fool.
You shouldn't have said that about a one-on-one. That's gonna be my joke the whole day. Go on.
Something more of those lines, Rachel, relationship coaching. More so on that line. It ain't gonna be nothing, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about what we want to talk about, but yeah. Anyways, it's not going to be OnlyFans. It's going to be TikTok, okay? But anyway, and I do not have I've never been on OnlyFans. I've heard about it, but I have never. Have you ever been on OnlyFans?
I have.
Okay, so is it? So let me ask you a question. You know, we all over the place for a second. Okay. On the OnlyFans page, is it actually nudity on OnlyFans?
Oh yeah, everything.
Oh, so on OnlyFans you can do anything.
They pay you for it. Yeah.
So I'm saying, but the person who's actually being paid, they can do anything. You don't get kicked off on
anything.
Okay.
Anything. It might as well be an anatomy course with how much they do.
Okay. I've never been on, so okay. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. So we're back on the Joe Lockett Show right here. It's 10 minutes after the hour on the Joe Lockett Network. So would you take your ex back? The first thing I want to get into. You said a lot of us people saying no, they want to take their ex back. Hey, Aqua, how you doing? The reason why I'm going somewhere with this, and I know I'm gonna get hammered for it, but I got to bring this up, bro, because it really dawned on me probably Saturday or Sunday about taking your ex back. Because I'm not a big fan of taking your ex back, right? Okay. But then I was flipping through social media and I saw Nelly. Okay,
he took his ex back.
Yeah, right. And when I watched them, I don't know why they broke up. I don't know if they broke up for cheating. I was trying to find out why did they break up, but they just wasn't together anymore.
I think it was a mutual partner.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm not for sure why they broke up. But years later, after she done been with other people, he done been with other people, right?
Other people.
Years later, right? They look happy, bro.
Happier.
Bro, they look like kids in a candy store. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they look like kids in kindergarten, like laughing and joking because they know each other. And when I say Nelly and Ashante and I happy, bro.
You said her name like that.
Ashante?
You said Ashante.
Well, Ashante. Okay, my bad. But I call it thickness. Because, bro, Ashante, she's beautiful.
But maybe.
But she's happy. And somebody told me last week, and I did research because I thought I was right, that they had got engaged. They are not engaged. They're girlfriend. They're girlfriend and boyfriend. She made it very clear. She said they're thinking about it. You know, that's the direction what they want the future to be, but they are not engaged. So it goes back to what I said last week about buying a car. I ain't gonna get to that yet, but okay. Anyway,
you gonna bring this up again?
Yeah, but bro, because when I looked at them two, they both went back to each other years later.
They did.
Oh, she's super fine, D. MD, she's super fine. Maybe they needed to grow separately. But that's what I'm asking y'all, though, right? Would you go back to your ex? Hit the like button. Come on. Hit the follow button. Come on, get my followers up to we're at 11.3. Give me the 11.4. Let's go. Share the video out there. Let's go. I don't see no hearts today. What hearts at? Where's some heart? So would you go back to your ex? Because, bro, like I said, looking at them, it made me start thinking like, you know something? Looking for love in all the wrong places. Right?
You get that remix.
Bro, that remix may not be bad. Because we're talking about country grammar. We're talking about Ashanti. They can get anybody.
That don't mean everybody work.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody don't work. But I would have said them two would have been the least likely to get back together. Because of their career. What you mean you don't know about their careers? And who they can be with?
What that mean? They just mutually broke off.
Okay, but
it wasn't nasty.
Well, like I said, we don't know why they broke off. I don't know. But when you look at them now, I seen it over the weekend, bro. They like giddy. You know what I'm saying? They like, bro, like, and I'm saying about like,
can't that just be the honeymoon phase?
No, you can't be a honeymoon phase with your ex, bro. No. That's not a honeymoon with your ex. That's not a honeymoon phase. You know what it is. You know you just slapped it up, flipped it, and rubbed it down.
I believe it can be
that's no honeymoon phase with your ex.
Yeah,
no.
it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all something. Is that can you have a honeymoon phase with your ex? Depends on a lot of things. Never say never. I'm good. We better co-parenting. He's remarried. Okay, well y'all can.
Yeah, you can't. No way.
My ex wanted to rekindle after 3 years, saying he was sorry for the way he did. No can do.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
baby, I'm
if the relationship was good and we broke up under good circumstances, yes, I would reconsider, my ex said Sharon. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Is it possible? And is it possible that the man grew up, the woman grew up? Y'all seen that y'all was ignorant of why y'all broke up. Y'all went out there and y'all have been with multiple different people over years, and then y'all get back together, and now y'all know how to make that thing work because now you're more mature about it. So and this is what I want to get into, is your ex really your lifetime partner? One of your exes may be your lifetime partner. You laughing. But bro, when I would have known, because you know with me and my ex, I'm that dude, like I don't go back. But when I looked at Ashanti and Country Grammar, you know, it's getting hot in here. Bruh, I was like giddy for them. I was like, wow, this is so cool. And I'm saying, like, when she bought him that car, he literally, bro, had tears in his eyes.
That's great.
No, bro, that's love. What I saw when I looked at them two, bro, because you know when she was talking to him, right?
I'm sure they got love for each other.
But you know, she was like, I got big head. You know what I'm saying? I got him. She called him big head, right? And I'm like, man, that's like so, because that's what you're looking for. That woman that knows you, that woman that gets you. Everything you done been out there, you done seen, they're with you because such and such. But you knew you got that one woman, that one dude that truly held you down. That's what I'm saying. You got that one. I ain't saying all of them may not have that opportunity, but you got that one that truly held you down. When I saw them, Ashanti was that girl that held him down. Nelly was that dude that held her down. You done been around with all the guys and all the women all out there in the world, but it's only one person that really completely held you down. And y'all were able to put that aside years later and make that thing happen.
Why you put me in this spot?
Because I'm telling you the truth.
No, I mean, if they really held them down or held each other down, why they broke up?
Because sometimes, bro, you're so young and immature. And I had to think about it. There have been maybe 1 or 2 relationships, bro, that I probably would actually consider, if it was possible, to rekindle, because I was young and stupid and I messed up.
Okay.
And I owe her an apology because of my stupidity. Okay. I don't know where she is now, but that lady, I owe her an apology. And if it was a possibility to rekindle with her or just to have a cup of tea with her, bro, I wouldn't mind, you know, talking to her. And if she wasn't married, I don't know. I may try to, after seeing what I saw this weekend, I'm saying to myself, you know something? Boy, you was a fool. You was a fool. You ain't never had that one you said to yourself, America? You're a fool.
But
what?
I got a question. Did they really? What?
I'd be afraid to go back to my ex.
And to that point exactly.
Okay, but MD, I'm with you, bro.
You got me mixed. You got me really mixed.
But no, okay, but you're saying you mixed, but bro, when you look at them, I'm just using them right now because I see how happy they is. And seeing really how that you know, because you know your old remix, right? You know them. So they've been together for a little cool second right now. And when I saw them on social media, and y'all go ahead and look up I think she had did a concert, and after the concert, or you know, they had a birthday party or whatever. Man, she had that 6'2" Impala, 6'4" Impala sitting out there, custom made for a boy, and he had on his.
What's up, Buffy? Buffy.
Hey, Buffy, how's it going on Facebook? Now, and he had, I think it was Halloween. It was Halloween. He had on his Batman costume. I think that's what it was, kind of costume. But bro, when this is what got me, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. This is what got me. We talking about Nelly, and when she showed him the birthday present. As a man, I can feel this, right? And I get it. The girl that you done got back with know you so well. She bought you the present that she know that you've been talking about, that you wanted, that you never bought for yourself, but you could. But she heard everything and she presented it to you on your birthday. When I saw Nelly and the tears came out his eyes, bro, and he had to hide his face, I knew that moment. I understood it. I understood that moment, bro. And that's when I seen that, bro, I was like, damn, Nelly love that girl. He
That was an I love you cry,
bruh.
That wasn't just a really I appreciate it cry.
No, bro. Cause he can get anything, but when he saw that car, I don't know what they talked about, but when he saw it and she did it, bro, it brought out an emotion that he couldn't stop. Because you look, most men, we ain't finna do that in front of people. We ain't finna drop no tears. When I saw that man drop that tear, bro, I got it. I understood it. And, bro, that moment right there, I'm like, man, you know something? We may be looking for love in all the wrong places. Are we really being uptight? And maybe the one that you should get back with, I'm not saying y'all should, but I'm saying it worked for them.
It worked for them.
It worked for them, bro.
A lot of folks write that off as performative.
See, there you go. See, why would they want to perform?
Because they got posted.
They kept it, huh?
Because they got posted.
Bruh, they was together.
I can't rule that out. I can't.
But bruh, you think they trying to perform their love and they done broke up once before. It'd be really embarrassing for her. It'd be really embarrassing for her to do this all over again.
You say that like that was wild.
That's wild.
You think they would break up just to perform their love once they get back to you? Said that like that was really wild. That's when you overperform it. When you get back together.
No, bro.
Like what?
No.
Really, dude?
No, bro. I'm gonna say this.
That's how you do that.
Both of them has been in the industry for years.
What that mean?
That means everything. They're
veterans in the game.
They're not finna play, but they never played the game. Even, bro, I've never seen Ashanti play the game of love in the media. I've never seen it. Most of the time, she's kept it quiet. She really don't go after anybody. You knew she dated people here and there.
Whether you seen her do it in the media or not, I'm not finna throw that away that she could now.
Why would she? It makes no sense. She done had every opportunity to do it, but now she get back with this same dude that they broke up with, that they broke up, and she gonna embarrass herself in case they break up again, and she gonna fake it on social media.
You take it as embarrassing.
You think that so you
take that as embarrassing.
So you
I don't see that.
So you think people get on social media, right? And mostly everybody get on social media and they go get out there for what?
They perform. I don't discredit it. If it's real, then cool. But I'm not going to throw away the possibility that these famous people might be performing.
I'm gonna say this on 100. I'm not gonna say 99. I'm gonna say I believe Nelly and Ashanti, they both love each other. I don't think there's no one performance in
I didn't say the love is performative.
No, but I don't think I don't think they're performing on social media. I don't think Nelly tried to start there and did
make it thug too.
Hey, hold up. Put the camera on me. And then a tear comes out. No, I don't think that, bro.
Yeah, like he was directing.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna even roll with that, bro. Because I do believe in true love, and I do believe that there are people who do perform for cameras, but I do believe that there are people that actually want true love, and they try to
those people,
huh?
Like everybody don't know those people unless you know those people.
Denzel Washington and his wife, LeBron James and his wife, Samuel Jackson and his wife.
Can you listen?
They ain't performing.
You're missing what I'm saying. We don't know that. We don't know LeBron James and his wife.
You think they
do not know Denzel Washington?
You think they perform?
I don't know if they're not. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're saying, but that's what I've been saying. I'm not going to the possibility that they could. Okay. They're in the media in the famous sphere. Everybody does that nowadays. The folks that you expect to do it, as well as the folks that you don't.
Okay, so what you're saying is, if I get in a relationship, right, we could be performing. You're fired.
What?
I'm tired of you.
What you mean,
bro? Really?
And people outside of people who really know you,
bro? Okay.
People outside of people who really know you could see you as performing.
I don't care what people see. I'm saying, am I performing?
You could be.
No, I'm saying
just because I know. Hold up, just because I know you, that's not a good example.
Okay, so
that would be from somebody who does not know you.
That's somebody's opinion. I got that. But what I'm saying is,
whether or not it's true or not, they're entitled to their opinion.
Okay, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I get that, but I'm saying, do you truly think at this stage of what they are doing?
Yes.
Do you think they are performing? Yes or no?
Yes.
You think they're performing?
Just like I said.
Okay.
Folks who
I'm talking about you.
Yes, I'm talking about me. I don't know them, Joe.
So you looking at them that you say that's maybe love, but they're performing for Facebook and TikTok.
Yeah, it could be.
No, I'm asking you.
I'm telling you exactly what I'm feeling.
So you think they are yes or no? I don't want no maybe. Do you think they're performing? So
yes, they could be performing. I've been saying that, Joe. I don't know these people.
All right, guys.
If it's real, then cool. I appreciate the moment, but then I'm not gonna throw away the fact that you could be performing.
Okay, let me ask you this question then. What the hell are they performing for?
Attention, social media, whatever it is.
Attention for what?
Joe.
They got
Joe, it's an agenda for most folks to get their name talked.
But
there's an agenda for most folks to get their name in the news and for it to be still talked about.
Okay,
just like how we're doing now. We was not all constantly talking about Ashanti and Nelly until you start seeing them back together, and you've seen it on social media.
Okay, but can it be for because they're in love. I'm not talking about them in a bad way. I'm saying I'm looking at this in a real raw moment.
But you think most of this stuff should only be in a bad light? No. Performative can be a good light too. Performing is just making sure you're seen and known and talked about.
I don't think, I'm gonna be honest with you, because when it came out, I think Ashanti was on an interview and she didn't say nothing. It was the way she smiled when they asked her about Nelly. I forgot
initially.
Yeah. And so she went ahead and said, yeah, something. And then they went ahead and put it on out there. So in that instance, like I said, I don't think that they are out there performing in a good or bad manner. But since people know, I'm gonna say this, man. I saw black love. I saw a man and a woman loving on each other. They broke up, and it gave people hope that, after you mature over years, then went on and been with other people, that sometimes you can rekindle something that you had that you didn't realize that you had. You messed up. So when I saw that, right, that was cool.
Cool. I agree with you to an extent, but performing don't always have to be a negative.
Shar told me don't fire you. The only reason why you're not getting fired right now, bro, is because Shar has told me don't fire you.
That wasn't the only reason.
You rehired.
that wasn't the only reason. But if you want to give it to Shar, I appreciate you, Shar. I appreciate it.
LGB has been with his girl since high school sweetheart, who is now his wife forever. Yeah.
But like I said, just because that can be a good thing and a good message that they sent out in a positive light, don't mean it couldn't still be performing.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know these people for real.
I cannot wait till you get a girlfriend. I cannot wait.
And if I get it big enough, you know what folks don't think I'm doing?
No.
Performing to be seen and talked about.
I'm going to get on the national airways. I'm going to say, y'all know he may be performing, right? It may not be real, but he's in a relationship right now.
Hey, and that's part of being known. That's what that is.
I don't think so. I vehemently disagree with you, but you're entitled to your opinion. But I vehemently disagree with you on that.
People don't think you're performing, Joe.
Bruh. I don't think nobody think President Obama and former President Obama and the former First Lady Michelle Obama, they think they're performing. I don't think there's nobody
right now. It could be,
bro. I don't think there's anybody out there that think they're performing.
Could be.
Oh, okay, that is you and your optimism. But I'm just gonna say, bro, when I see
people that's very known or have conversations around them constantly in the news or in the social media sphere or just being talked about, period, from certain things that they show you, yes, to a degree, you're performing.
You're performing love. Let me say that. You're performing love.
It's not stopping you.
You're performing love. You're performing love for your mate. That's what they're performing.
You see that?
Okay. That's what. If you want to say they're performing
outside of your savageness, you just got a really kind and warm heart.
Right. So, like I said, they are performing, and I'm going to use your word, performing love and affection towards one another. Give them an Oscar. Ashanti and Nelly, congratulations on your new rekindled love. Wishing y'all nothing but the best from your boy Joe Lockett right here. Man, hey, I love what y'all doing. Keep on doing it, bro.
Keep performing for the folks, bro.
Man, hey, man, whatever. Like I said, this is why he's 25 and single, and this is why Nelly got a car and got Ashanti. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Nelly, proud of you, man.
Why you acting like I'm hating on Nelly?
You hating on the whole thing?
No, I'm not,
bro. You just keep saying people are performing.
Yes.
Okay.
People do.
I do believe people perform, but people don't. Everybody don't want attention, bro.
I don't know that for sure, but you're right.
Everybody don't want attention.
Most folks.
You know what I'm saying? No. Most people do not want attention. Very few people want attention, bro. There are people who want.
There are people that don't want attention.
There are people that most. I'm gonna say this, bro. Honestly,
most is no. That's wild,
bro. Most folks don't want attention. Most people want to be recognized for what they do, but most people do not want their attention because when they get it, they can't handle it.
This brings up a broader question.
What, sir?
Where did your optimism for people come from?
Because I've been around
the world.
Because I've been around a lot of people. You've been around a lot of people who have been scammers. I've been around those folks. You've seen a lot of scammish things. But bro, I've seen things that are, and I'm not just my optimism comes from because I've seen good people. I've seen good things, right? I've seen stuff behind the scenes, right? That when people say one thing in the media, that is number one, they didn't say it. Some blog or somebody put that out there,
or got out of context,
or it's nowhere near true. So stuff that you be saying that's optimism and people say it. Who are these people? Who said it? When they said it? Got it? No, got it. But what I'm saying is, I know people behind the scenes, and a lot of the stuff that's out there is not even true. They have nothing to do with it, or that's not the way it happened. So that's why I say this is why I always have an optimism when I'm looking at things. It's like, yeah, but I do know there are scammers, people out there, and want to do things for attention. But most people, bro, just want to be left alone. Most people just want to be happy. I think most women on social media, they share stuff for attention, but for the right reasons of their, especially when they're sharing food or sharing stuff with their husband and their kids. I don't think women out there sharing their kids on social media was just to get attention. They're happy to say that I got kids, right?
Cool.
You know, you got, let me say this, you do have clout chasers. They are out there, but I think there are more people that care about just sharing their life with people or sharing a positive message than there are the people out there just sharing crap on social media.
Cool. If you're gonna look at it from that bubble, I'm not saying that's not true at all.
Hey, Apostle, hey, we just been called the baddest talk show out there in the land. I appreciate that.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Right. Look at us.
Doing our thing out there. I appreciate y'all.
But as far as with people, cool.
Yeah,
I realize both sides, but I'm not playing to ignore both when I see people. I'm not giving you that benefit of doubt, and I'm not throwing that opportunity or that part away. So you could be doing this for positive reasons, but if I don't know you personally, it can go either way for me and for how I look at it. Like how you said with the women and their kids. Yes, there are women that show their kids and show their family, their lives, just trying to share it and make more conversation about it.
Right.
That is a very true thing. There are also people that seek attention doing the same things.
Yes.
So I don't throw either away if I don't know the person. Like I said, Ashanti and Nelly could very well be showing Black love, which is great. Like I said, it's not a negative message that they're showing or that I think it's a possibility they're performing to. But I haven't been talking about those two in this type of light or in this area for a very long time.
Right.
So I'm not throwing away the possibility that could be still playing to their angle too. It just so happened that both of them coincide. And with famous people, I never throw that away. That's part of the game. That's part of the game when you're famous and you're well known now. It's not you're famous for a certain type of thing and you get to just be quiet as much. Only very, very few people can move like that. I can shoot, it's almost on your hand how many you can count like that. And even in their fields, they're still looked at a certain way. So like I said, it's not like it's impossible, but I'm not throwing a possibility out.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. Like I said, I'm happy to see Ashanti and Nelly doing their thing. And I think if we always taking notes and you guys following, trends, I'm not telling you to get back with your ex, but I'm saying think about it, bro. I mean, real talk. Think about, did you mess up? Or you and your ex trying to get back together? Take your time, ease back into it. But the love you may be looking for may be right there in front of you. That's what that made me think about. Again, I'm not telling nobody to do it, but when I saw that and understanding their stature in life, where they are, how much they don't need each other at all.
But do you think that's to where you are now?
Where I am?
Yeah. Do you think you have that perspective because of where you are now?
Oh hell yeah, yes, definitely. Okay. Right now, I definitely right now, bro, I can read a room.
I can't share that right now.
Yeah, but definitely right now, bro, I have the maturity now to, even if I was to talk back to an ex, to know within a short period of time have we changed or not, and does that work? When I looked at them, I saw that it's possible. That's what made me talk about this today on the show at the beginning. It's possible for a woman that you loved, that y'all broke up with and been not together for years, but that woman brought tears to his eyes on his birthday. That gave me hope. Y'all can take that for what you want, but I saw that. I love that. I'm proud to see what they're doing. Love is possible. Love is possible with your ex. And like I said, that situation worked for them. Your situation may not work, but don't count it out just because you're stuck on who was right or who was wrong. Sometimes you have to mature.
Buffy's so funny. She said, I'm wondering if Jada and Will is working it out.
No. See, the thing about Ashanti and Nelly, bro, they didn't talk. We didn't know. We just saw.
Yeah, they
you just saying.
They shut up.
You never.
Even all of this is
He never talked bad about her when he was asked questions about it. She never talked bad about him when a question was asked about him, right? So
the real root problem, you only can speculate.
We still have no idea, but they just did not work. So it left the room for them to be able to be back together. Again, y'all, don't get mad at me if you get back with your ex and they still a dog, okay? But I'm telling y'all, just what I saw with them gave me hope and possibilities that, that, man, sometimes your love of your life may be with the person that you let go or they let you go, and it'd be something you may want to take a look at.
She asked another question. she said, is that black love, performing, or both?
I think it's both. And the only reason why I'm saying black because they are black, but I think it's white folks and Mexican and Latino and Asians. I think it's just genuine love. But in the black community, it's very rare scene that you see this kind of love and affection from a man around my age. Nelly just turned 50. Right? He's a
Wait
rapper.
a minute. I mean, because I was gonna call you crazy for that, but now that I think about it, you do not see a lot of men your age in that light.
You don't, bro. You don't. That's what I'm saying. We talking about country grammar. It's getting hot in here, Nelly, bro. You see what I'm saying? When I saw that, bro, that's me. The glasses, laughing, chilling. Women like him, ladies love him, girls adore him, even the ones who never saw him like. When I saw that, bro, I'm looking at this man and he's expressing his love for his woman.
That about tripped me out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That really tripped me out,
bro. Like I said, when I saw him, I saw me. This wasn't no 22 or 23. Nelly just turned 50, and he's expressing his love as a black man on social media with his girls, hugging on her, kissing on her, grabbing her yams, laughing and talking in front of everybody. That's mature.
I'm gonna do this.
Sure.
I'm gonna disagree with you just because I like disagreeing with you.
Right.
But just know I ain't got my whole heart in it. Because I'm trying to think. I think I've seen one, but
see the light.
I ain't got my whole heart in it though.
Right. But now you see why I was talking about it, right?
I can see how that's a great sight and how you would try to take that for more of a genuine thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking about them as how I see them, how I always see them.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at them from the age demographic,
yes,
and that being a very limited, if not rare thing.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking about it, you know what I mean? I see most folks do that, crap. What you mean, Joe? But now that, like I said, I'm still disagreeing. I got you. I ain't got my heart in it for real, Joe.
Right.
I can't remember nobody outside of them and maybe two other folks, but then I don't think it's working with the two other folks.
Right.
So it's like,
because if you're going back into this, knowing what they know as a couple, what they done been through, that if this goes bad, how it's gonna look for both of them, right? Especially for Ashanti. The man, he gets on, but it's gonna look really tough on her.
You think if that was to happen, Ashanti would be the worst case?
I'm saying for the way her feelings will be wrecked because it's all in social media, and she didn't put her heart into this, and she's putting her heart in. She's showing the world that this is my man and I love him. When I saw her, she has put it all on the table. And when I saw Nelly do his thing over his birthday bash weekend, bro, and the way he showed his emotions. See, a lot of people don't understand when a man show his emotions. I just did a 3-part series about men that saying that I love you, right? I just did a 3-part series on. You guys go ahead and watch it, right? That is one of the toughest thing for. I'm not white, Asian, or Latino, so I don't know that, but I know it's hard as hell for a black man to show love.
That's across the board.
You know what I'm saying?
It depends on how you was raised. Because even for white men, a Latino man, and even if you Asian men,
right?
That's just around the board. How you were raised, if affection or how you was brought up as far as like the heterosexual vibe. But that's how it is. Because even for me, I don't.
But what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, for a black man or for a man to say "I love you" and truly mean it,
Yeah, we
You know
like
what I'm
all
saying?
of it.
No, and what I'm saying is because I said it I said it. Go watch the videos. But when we say I love you, we love you. But we don't have the actions and the emotions to be able to maturity to do that. Most men don't. Most men are not able to have the maturity to show the emotion behind love until they're much, much, much older after being messed up a whole lot of people's lives. Seriously. Bro, but am I lying? No. I mean, you young and you're messing it up. Right?
Yeah.
You said I love you, but let me ask you this question. When you said I love you, how much emotions was truly behind that?
If anything, I tried to take my emotions out of it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I just try to say it as a word.
Most men, when we say we love you, have you ever noticed when your woman look at you and say, I love you, baby, I love you too? We say it just like that, bro. That is
with the
nothing,
same tone.
Nothing,
I try to match it.
There is nothing emotional about the words I say to you when I gave you those flowers, when I gave you those balloons, when I did that birthday party. The emotion, do we love you? Yes. But the emotions behind it, it is wrapped inside of us, inside of a vault with a key on it that some of us do not have the key or the code to. Y'all can get mad at me and say that, but I've been a man for 53 years and I'm not lying. It took a woman, I was in my late 20s to 30s to start to unlock that key. And I realized that I didn't know what the hell love was. Go back and watch the video, but I didn't know what love was, bro. The emotional part of it. I had no idea how to love a woman or how to love anybody or how to show love to anybody. I knew how to do the right thing. I knew how to say and act and do, but to actually love and feel it, I didn't know how to do that. Man, I had no idea.
My ball got a CO.
Huh?
My ball got a CO, right?
Living TikTok. Okay. I'm gonna say I agree with you when you say it's through exposure, though. But most men don't know or have not been taught how to love. When we're growing up, that is not what we see.
It depends on how you were brought up, and how you're able to convey it in a way where it's being unlocked. And what I mean by that is, as far as with me and you, we have similarities as far as with that.
Right.
But your degree on how you show love in your way, is totally different from mine.
Yeah.
And knowing that for the woman, it's how you're able to bring that part out. And most of I'll show my love in a completely different way and it'll be ignored.
Right. And that's what my video 3 series is about, right? That a lot of women get frustrated with the man, right? Because they don't have the empathy or let me just be honest, we don't have the comprehension.
Yeah, I don't think it's empathy.
You know, but most men, bro, grown men, we don't have the ability, the skill set to actually know how to show love. Let me say that again. I'm being very freaking honest with ladies, and y'all don't get this. And I know it sounds stupid, right? But most men, the emotion of love is locked inside of most men because we have to provide, we have to protect, we have to be the one there for you. So we don't want to feel a damn thing, not even love. We understand it, okay? When you tell us we love you, we understand it. But let me just be honest with you. Most men, we're not going to try to feel your love. We're just going to understand that you love us, and we're going to do what we need to do because we know that you love us. We don't let your love, the emotion that you're sending this way, we don't really let that penetrate us because we don't want to feel a damn thing because we can't feel because we have to perform. So when I say I love you, I'm saying I love you. And you need to understand that, but don't ask me for anything more because I don't know how, or I don't want to tap into that emotional love thing that's inside of me that you want to see radiant, that beam out of me. You want to see that energy. I don't know how to do it, or I don't want to do it.
You're performing, Joe.
I am. I am performing, but I'm trying to explain it to people in an entertaining fashion, right? Because this is very hard to articulate of a man, because I took years to struggle to explain that I love you, but I don't know how to show you I love you, and that sounds stupid. I'm 53, right?
I'm gonna say men are not receptive to love. I don't know about that.
I don't think we know
that's a misconception.
No, but I don't know. I don't think we know how to be. I don't think we know how to be receptive. Okay, when a woman tells you, okay, let's do this, y'all. Okay, if anybody want to chime into the show, let me know and I'll bring you guys on because I do want to talk about this. We got another topic we want to talk about. But let me ask you this: when a woman says she loves you, okay, what do you feel?
Scared, really scared. Or not scared, but I feel anxiety. I feel a lot of anxiety when she, and I know she genuinely feels like that.
TikTok said
that's a lot of anxiety.
If there are men on here, okay, I don't want to be just my statements. If there are men on here, y'all let me know. Do y'all know how to show love to your woman? It actually open yourself up emotionally. If men are on here, right? Because I'm not finna go debate with TikTok, living TikTok back and forth. But I know this is what I'm saying is my show. I understand that. I'm saying this, but every man I've been around, right, have said the same thing. But again, it's just me. So again, men, if there are any men on here, let me know how you're doing it. Let me see. Can I living TikTok? I think we should try to bring her on here. Hey, living TikTok. Hey, go ahead. I get that. But these group statements where you're collectively saying most men, some men, the men, I'm wondering about your circle. I've been in a circle. I've been in a circle from America to Australia to Korea to Japan. That's the location. But I'm saying I've been around different men all around the world. I've been around different men I've met different men that I've never known before, okay? I've been in situations where I've met many folks that I have no idea who they are, and when men talk, right? These men, we all come together in a similar, just like when women you never met before, y'all have a thing that y'all can bond with, right? About men, about life or whatever. When I talk to men, right? Not just here in Birmingham, Alabama, but when I've talked to men all my life, this has been a big issue. Most men say their father never said to them, I love you.
I got a question, Joe. Do you think you're a type of man then?
I am my own type of man. Yes, I am.
No, I mean, but you did say that other men share, or you can relate to some men that do feel the same way that you do, right?
What do you mean? I can relate to them?
Yeah, that's initially what you're saying, right?
But when I talk about it, when we talk about our experiences, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say most men in the room that I've been in over 50, what I'm gonna say over the last 20 to 30 years, say me too.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Think?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the era we grew up in. Yes, I grew up in the 70s and the 80s. Those men that came, we was born under men that just came out of the 60s. So when you think about the men that, go ahead. So my question to you is, with the conversations that we host, you're speaking about the some men and the most men. Would you say that circle of men you're speaking of in that group have or more diversity in those conversations, or are they all? Would you say it's a 60-40 or is it an 80-20? That they're all like-minded, or they all grew up in similar environments? That part I couldn't say what kind of environment they grew up in. But this is what I will say. I would say I'm gonna say 80 to 90% of the men, once you leave your home, that you know that you cannot show emotions.
That's different from how you show emotions with your partner, though.
But I'm just gonna say this. Sure. Okay. The men that I have been in contact with, relationship and friends, platonic, marriages, have all been very diverse. Okay. With that showing of love. I would say 90% of the men that I've come in contact with throughout my entire life have been action oriented. Okay. I would say 70% of the men that I've come in contact with have been emotional and action oriented. Okay. So I don't know. So I have to ask you what kind of man, number one, what kind of men are you dating? Okay, are these alpha men that are in touch with their emotions?
I would say they're very much alpha. I would say type A personalities.
So how does an alpha male show his? So let me ask you a question. How does the alpha male, right, show his emotions to you that he loves you?
Words and action.
I can say it. So again, I'm asking you, how does that alpha male show his love to you in actions?
I get a different tone. I get a different speaking tone. I get a different level of engagement.
Oh man,
baby girl,
I gotta ask. And this has been the word for the day.
Oh, wow,
is he performing?
Hey, no, because that's what I just said. No, but what I'm saying is he's giving you what he wants, but that's what I'm saying. I've done that part, but did it touch me emotionally? I gave you what you wanted to see. But what I'm saying is, as that man, did he really feel what he was saying or trying to show or convey to you?
I'm going to say yes.
How do you know that?
90% of the relationships that I've had with the men in my life, I get a different side.
Okay.
Because I am a different person to them. I hold a different space in their life.
Okay, but hold on. You said they're different with you. So let me ask you this question. Hold on, because I don't mind talking this with you guys locked into the Joe Lockett Show and Joe Lockett Network. It's 51 minutes after the hour. I'm talking with living TikTok here. Hey, so hold tight. So I'm going to ask you this: were they like that when they first met you?
No.
Thank you. That's my point. Like I said, you can change.
But hold on, I'll shoot a bell.
It is when the vulnerability comes.
No, but what I'm saying is most men, like I just said, don't know how. You have to find it. When they got with you, you was able to help them go to that series of the TikTok. Okay, whatever it was. Okay, but whatever it was before they met you, we all got it.
But Joe,
sure, go ahead.
I think that men are like literally, you're not going to get the crying until you get to the peeling. You're not going to get the vulnerable side of any man until you earn that space, until you actually earn that space in their life. You're not going to see a softer side.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to see it's not the respect.
Mm-hmm.
It is the softer tone. It is the I don't know what to call it, but
I'm a man. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, hold on. Take Nephew got a question. Go ahead.
My own thing is, because it's not too much of a question. I offer to perspective for both of y'all.
Okay.
How else is she supposed to see that? Because for me, hold on. For me and you, because I agree with you, he could be performing. But for me and you, we do it, so we know how to weed out whether it's for real or not, or whether you are just performing. But how else is she supposed to see that? He's doing the job that he's trying to do because he cares about it.
Okay, no, I'm with you 1,000%. If y'all watch the video series that I put up there, I said my first wife was the woman who showed me how to love. Okay. So what I'm saying is, the dude, we are protected. That man didn't come. The man didn't go come into a relationship, right? And being alpha, most alpha dudes, I'm gonna say most, it's not a relationship like that because most of us don't know how. I didn't know what it was until this guy met her. He probably didn't know what it was. When he met her, she did some stuff and she opened him up and he was able to tap into it. But I'm saying again, most men don't know how until it's time. Watch the series, exactly what I just said. There was one woman. Go ahead. No, you're fine. Go ahead. No, you be facetious. I don't like you anyway. Oh no, I'm gonna disagree with you now. No. When you finish fighting, go ahead. I'm gonna give you the flow.
Hold on.
I think that there is a space where men are vulnerable and they show that level of love or compassion or what could be seen as oh God, they got so many tag words for it now. But you have to earn that side. Nobody gets that off top. There's always a wall with anybody, man or woman.
Okay, but you're trying to tell, but living TikTok, but you're trying to tell me as a man what I feel, and I'm telling you, right?
She mansplaining.
No, but I'm saying, but you telling me as a man that okay, it takes you to show the vulnerability, and you know how to do certain things. Yes, certain women know how to do that, but still, I'm going to say to you, I've had some of the best women in the world myself that did what you did, and I didn't open up to them. Now, tell me why I didn't do that. Okay, hold on, nephew, hold on. Tell me why I didn't do that. I had a woman that gave me vulnerability that was there. She peeled back on it, but I still didn't feel anything to be able to show love to her. And she was a very great person. Tell me why I didn't do it. Hello?
Maybe you had your own reasons.
I didn't know how. No, I trusted this. I've trusted many women in my life. Okay, I'm pretty smart. I can't dot my I's and cross my T's. You know what I'm saying? I only graduated from high school, but I do got common sense. There was one woman, my first wife.
But maybe you didn't have the same level of what you had for your first wife that you did for them.
I'm telling y'all, okay, bro, I have been in love with women, and I never felt love until what my first wife did.
So all of those wasn't on the same level. That's what I'm saying.
But after I did that, okay, with my first wife, tell me why it's inside now and then still now I understand it, but I still don't do it, right? Till a lot of times. What I'm tell y'all honestly.
That's an easy answer. What? Because you didn't have the same love for everybody else after.
No.
Like there's a degree of love that you have specific to everybody. You do know that, right?
Okay, so bruh, what I'm trying to tell y'all is I love my mom and dad. Okay. That was the time I did. There was the time and I love my brother, right? Right. But I didn't know how to show it. Okay. I loved my daughters. Loved my daughters. Right? But in the beginning, bro, I did not know how to show love to my babies. Now, I don't know which part y'all don't understand.
This the part, hold on, but this is the part I disagree with you on when you make the general statement about most men.
Okay.
Like I said, I believe when it gets time for love and when you usually say it,
okay,
there is a love that you have for that person.
Uh-huh.
Now, however, you're able to express that to that person is for that person. My love isn't a general thing, it's more specific, especially if I have to admit to it. Like how I would say about my ex, it's not that I don't have love for her. I definitely do, but my specific love for her is at a different level than it was. That's for her. Not that I ever lost it, but it's for her. The same love that I have for her is completely different to my best friend, completely different from the love I got for you, Joe.
That part
completely different from the love I got for family.
Question. You're 25 years old, right? Who have you shown pure, unfiltered, unadulterated love to?
That wasn't tainted by family or something like that?
Who?
Only two people.
Who?
My best friend and my ex.
Okay.
That's why I separate the two like that.
Okay, so how did you know, and with the ones that you was in love with, how did you know that you were showing love to them?
Okay, I knew I was showing love to them when, for me, past my words, there were feelings that could easily be felt. Like how we say with the performer thing,
right.
How we can hear it between different men. That's just like a little lingo that we have where you can read between certain stuff and you like, oh, he felt that. This ain't usually the men facade of I'm super duper strong. This is you being you.
Now that right there, what you felt, where did you learn that from?
Oh man, I learned that from my daddy. I learned that from seeing him do it. I learned that from seeing dudes like you. You got to act like you're a little bit stronger than what you are. But
so you were told that and you saw it.
I was taught it.
You was taught that. That's what I'm saying. Most men are not. Most men are not telling their sons, okay, this is how you love a woman. This is how you show love. Most men are not saying that. Or the word most is becoming a problem. So I'm gonna say some men. How about this? Okay. Or
well, hold on.
Okay,
to that point though, because I think you mixed it. They didn't teach me how to love. They taught me how to hide it. They taught me how to not let it be as seen much. Because showing that was a level of vulnerability that a real man ain't supposed to be doing.
But did you see your dad love a woman?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see that.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different then.
Okay.
Yeah.
The way my father showed love to my mama, I wouldn't show love to a woman that way. Okay. Let me just say that. What I saw growing up, that was not love. That was what it was, but it wasn't love. It was accepted. It was tolerated, but that was not love. So again, a lot of people, number one, men are not in the household. Okay. So they see their mama with different guys. Right?
Playing the fiancé.
Come on, like I said, let's be real now. I was fortunate enough to have my father in the house. Okay. So, but when it came to love, I didn't see that. I saw a man that provided and protected, yes. But love, I did not see none of that. My mother was not able to either hug us or even tell us that she loved us.
But let me ask this then.
Go ahead.
So it don't just stay completely on you. But I do have to ask this since you brought it up. Do you think most men around your age went through the same thing you did?
I think a lot of men went around my age went through that because, like I said, I'm 53. Men were just coming out of the 60s, and we all know what happened in the 60s. Our households were screwed the hell up, bro.
Now, from what you said, though, you've been to a broad degree of men that shared the same mindset that you did. You think that was something, and we can only assume, so I'm not saying you speaking for the cultures.
Right.
But assuming, do you think that's the same thing that you would see from like a white man or a Hispanic or maybe an Asian?
I think you would see it more from a Hispanic man and a black man because of the strife that the culture has been through. Man, let me just be real with it. In most black families growing up in the 60s and in the 70s, there was domestic violence in the house. Okay. A lot. Okay. Mama was having a bunch of babies. Grandma was having a bunch of babies. It was dysfunction in the house. Your dad had separate families down the street, bro, or right around the corner. Okay. Granddad was Papa was a rolling stone. I don't know what it was in white family, but I can only tell you what it was in the families of where I grew up in the 70s. There were good men that came out of that, yes. But a lot of men weren't there for their kids. Like my grandfather was not there for my father. You know what I mean? He was not there. So he came in and out. So and my mom, she didn't know to this day who her father is, right? So when my mom and dad got together, imagine what that was in the 50s and 60s. Well, they got together and they had me, right? They're just coming out of the 50s and 60s. They're trying to figure things out. The world is tough for them outside that house. So inside the house, guess who they took it out on? Each other. Well, guess who was a product of that? Me.
Yeah.
They wanted to do the best as they could as a mother and father and what they was going through, but they took it out on each other. Who saw all of that? I did. Now, they stayed together, they still together, but at the end of the day, I'm a product of that. And a lot of people were a product of it. A lot of women left their husbands. Some women stayed with their husband during that time, bro. But you know what I'm saying? That's what that was. So it produced a lot of people like me. And now you're looking at in the 2000s, I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of, because I don't want to get caught up in the word most, but you see a lot of single moms out there, right?
Yeah.
And is that a fair statement? A lot of single women out here, right, with kids.
Still today.
Okay. Raising boys. Where are they learning love from? Mom is being dumped by these other guys. She's at home crying. What are that little boy seeing? Mom got different boyfriends. These guys ain't loving on their mama. Mama got problem with the baby daddy. What is that man? What is that young man saying? I'm not saying this everybody stands, but this is what a lot is going on in America.
He could be susceptible to both sides of that negative. He could probably be very, very, very in tune to his emotions, which is not a bad thing, but depending on how you want him to be raised.
Exactly. So at that point,
he could be
so when
dismissive.
when he get to a woman and she loves him or trying to show love to him, what do you think that guy's going to do? Yeah, it's inside of, yeah, you can peel back the layer, you can do that, but if he done seen all of this, he gonna fight that emotion because he don't want it. Hence, a guy like myself, right? If you ain't seen nobody, a man hug your mama and kiss your mama in a loving manner, how do you know how to do that? You're going to feel funny and strange when you try to do it for the first time because you're just trying to get some. You ain't trying to love nobody. You're not. As a young boy, I wasn't trying to love. Only thing we was talking about was how I go get some. I wasn't trying to love nobody. There was nothing about love in me from 13 to probably about 25, 26, maybe 28. I wasn't trying to love nobody. I didn't know what the hell love was. I'm just being honest. I said it. But did I mean it? No. Did I know what it was? Hell no. I was just saying something to get through because I never saw it. Came from a household that had a roof over your head, clothes on the table, food on the table, clothes on your back. Had all of that. So mom and dad in the same house, but the love part of it, bro, they would say, if you ask them right now, did they love us? Yes. But did I see love? No. But they will argue that because you had everything you want, but I didn't know how to love. If you ask my brother right now, do he know how to love? He would tell you, hell no.
Well, Joe, to not harp on it, because nobody's gonna bring up as far as with that side, but to a degree, even outside of female, you haven't been able to, for the time span that we go with, so you was like 25, 28. Yeah. You wasn't able to show love to anybody outside of,
bro. When I said I love you to my mama, bro, I didn't know what that was. I said it, but I felt nothing. I was angry. I'm being, bro. When I say the woman that taught me how to truly love and let go, bro, was my first mom, and it took her a long time. She United States with me, like I said in the video, she saw my family. It clicked to her why I was the way I was. She had that conversation with me, and it took her a long time to get through to me, right? To understand that you are not loving any damn body. You don't love nobody. Do you really even love yourself? And at that point, I did not know. I thought I was. Here's the crazy part about it. I thought I was loving people. Let me say that. Let me be honest. I thought when I said I loved everybody, I truly believed that I loved everybody. So I gave an Oscar-winning performance, and that was a damn lie because I didn't feel nothing.
Well, Joe, for one, that did speak to what I was saying earlier. You have a different level of love of her because of what y'all been through, what was earned, and what was shown. That could play to why when other people came by, it wasn't the same. So as far as with that, I get it. But I can't, as far as with how you're saying it, I do fully agree. That's an environment where you won't really understand or know how to express love. But you even still said that you're apprehensive or slow to show it now. Yeah. You understand it, but you're even still slow to show it now. So we're going based off of from then when you figured out to now, because I can't, for as far as with your childhood and how you were brought up.
Okay, but now I can tell you, I know how to love. Now I want to give love. Now when I tell a woman that I love her, there are levels to it, but I do feel it. Now I do. Okay. There are degrees of, am I in love with you? Do I love you? Do I care about you? I had none of that before. After my first wife, I had levels to love. I can honestly say that right now. You see what I'm saying? So I'm mature enough. And before I couldn't articulate this till I'm 53 years old now. I'm just not able to articulate what the hell I was feeling, because it sounds crazy as hell that you say you love somebody, but you don't know how to love and you grown. That sounds weird, right? And when I was saying it before, if you say that to most women, they're going to think it's an excuse. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want to love me, or you just whatever. But it's not an excuse for most men, or a lot of men. I'm going to say most men, but a lot of men, we don't know how to love. We show it by going to work, making sure we putting food on the table, paying the bills, and like I think someone else to see, somebody said, our actions. Hell, you better know I love you. Don't you see that I did this? Let me say this, ladies. Do y'all hear this when y'all get into an argument with your man? Did I not pay the bills? Do you got food on the table? Is the mortgage not paid? What you mean I don't love you? We don't get that we are not showing the emotional side of it. Men do not get that. We do not see it because guess what? We have no idea. Like I said, a lot of men have no idea what they are doing is not what they are showing.
But if we going based off of how you was brought up, they're thinking that is love. They're thinking me
that's what I'm
to work for you all.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's the disconnect.
Giving you the money.
Right, but that's a disconnect because as the man, we're looking at her saying, well, damn, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Why come you can't see what I'm doing? And she's saying emotionally, you are not here, but she don't know how to articulate this to him because he can't hear what he's saying for what he see that he's doing, which means he don't know how to love. And people are still, y'all can get mad at me when I say that, but I'm telling you, men do not articulate love the way women want us to articulate it. Some men don't. It's by our, like somebody said good, our actions. And you better understand that's my emotions because that's about all you're going to get from me as a man. I'm doing this. I'm here. I chose you. You're my one and only. That's my love. But that isn't love. My actions, my hard work is not love. That is a part of your responsibility as a man when you take on a family. But that, I'm saying, and I'm guilty as hell. But that's not love. It wasn't then and it's not now. Love is when you actually look a woman in her eyebrow, in her eyes, and you feel her. You can understand her heartbeat. You can understand when your wife is feeling something and you feel it too, right? When something is wrong, you understand because you can feel her pain, right? Your kids, you can feel their pain. That was a part of me early in life, bro. I felt not a damn thing, not even for myself. I just was getting it, hustling, making it happen, proving everybody wrong. That's all I knew. I ain't feel nothing. Was that wrong? Hell, I don't know. But I can tell you for about 25 years of my life, bro, I was numb as hell.
That's definitely wrong. But yeah.
But I'm just saying, bro, for about 25, maybe 28 years of my life, I was numb. I was numb to everything. I said and performed at a high level, but there was nothing emotional about my black ass, nothing. So when I got with people, bro, when I literally said this saying came from when I was in my 20s, I can cancel Christmas on your ass. It didn't mean nothing to me. I would keep the listen. But you laugh, but I'm so serious, bro. I cancel Christmas on your ass in a heartbeat and wouldn't think nothing of it, bro. In the blink of an eye, I'm on to the next. Didn't think nothing.
Well, y'all 70s and 80s babies got the funniest sayings.
Bruh.
Oh my God. I'll cancel Christmas on you.
Aqua said TV taught me love, sad but true. You know, a lot of time, man, a lot of folks don't know how to have this kind of conversation, right? Because people don't want to admit to their shortcomings. And it's tough for a man to have this conversation with his woman because he don't know what the hell he's not feeling, but he knows something's not right.
It's tough for me to have that conversation with women because, yeah, of course, my optimism, how I view most people. And then two, if what I share with her is going to be used against me.
And see, again, even though if it's used against you, bro, one thing I've learned is if I didn't use this platform or this show that we've had for the last 10 years, bro, to be able to learn how to better articulate myself and be vulnerable for other men and women to understand, hell, we don't have all the answers as men. We are driven by what we see in front of us. We read the room as I better, do this, and this. But growing up, most men, let's be honest, ladies, most men, I'm saying this, we are not taught to show actionable love, if that makes sense. Most women, or a lot of women, if you got sons, they say a woman can't teach a boy how to be a man. You can't. if your son is not seeing love in the house, how do you think he's going to treat his girlfriend? If the man is not there, you got different boyfriends. He see you crying with different situations going on in your life, men dumping you or whatever, right?
I mean, but I don't want to keep using you as an example.
That's fine, bro.
I really don't want to. But if we're using your example, even two-parent households can end up like that.
Yes, because that wasn't love, in my opinion, right? What I saw, that damn sure was not love on the emotional level. When it came to protecting, or I don't know if I say protecting, I'm gonna say providing part, roof over head, food on the table.
But that's hold on. But that right there is where I don't disagree with you at all. But this is where me and you have two different point of views.
Exactly, Sassy. I hear you, Queen.
That's where me and you have two different point of views of what's going on.
Okay.
Because for me, how I correlate that is that it wasn't your space wasn't shown or making it available to show it or to even feel it.
Right.
But I'm of the mindset, regardless on if it's a one-parent household or a two-parent household, if it's a space that's making it comfortable to show it and to feel it, you're going to understand it to a degree.
I agree.
Even if that's a little jaded, or if that's
if a kid sees love, a kid understands love, regardless whether one parent household or two parent household, right? All kids know their parents love them, and all kids want to love their parents.
All parents. Okay, well, hold on. As far as with that, that's a general statement,
right?
Because all kids don't. And all kids, when they see love, aren't immediately understanding that that's love they're seeing. That's where they're also going to have to get received it, or, you know what I mean, feel it for themselves.
Okay, but when you're in a situation, when it's involving a love type situation or a caring such a situation, right? If you're a kid, you're going to revert back to what you heard, what you saw on TV, or what you saw at home. That's the only knowledge that you have, right? So as a kid, you're going to act accordingly. You see what I'm saying?
I guess so.
You know, as a kid, when you're a kid, you're going to act to what you see because you don't know anything else, right? In that awkward moment, you're going to rely on your instincts. Your instincts is what you have been programmed that you've seen or you've heard. So that's either from at home, your surroundings, with your friends, TV, now social media, or music, right? So when you're in those situations, you got a split second to think. You're going to act on to what you're already programmed with.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, there was no social media. There was only 3 channels. We was always outside. So where you know, where was love? You know what I'm saying? Love wasn't taught in the 70s. Struggle, us moving on up, was the thing growing up, right? We were trying to get to the deluxe apartment in the sky.
But for your dad, like I said, I can't speak for y'all. I'm only from what I hear.
Exactly, Richard.
But only from what I hear, that was his way of
yeah.
Like he was showing that.
Yeah, again, like I said, you know, my parents and I have our issues, but you have always heard me say, as a child, I never wanted for anything.
Yeah,
my parents have done their job as raising me and my brother to be the best parents that they could under the environment that they had. It just became at some point that I'm grown now, that I'm out. I'm done with that. You know what I'm saying? But
Miss Harris said, as a kid, you had the Cosby Show as an example. It's true though. A lot of houses wrote,
but I didn't have the Cosby Show. I was already grown.
Yeah, I guess for her.
Yeah. So because when the Cosby Show came along, I was in the military, so I was already, you know, I wasn't a kid anymore. I grew up on Archie Bunker, the Jeffersons, Happy Days, Good Times, Laverne and Shirley. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, but those are the shows that I grew up on, because those shows was coming out of the 50s, well, the 60s, 50s, and the 60s, right? Andy Griffith. Those are the shows I grew up on, where that was supposed to be a wholesome household. But you got to think about it, in that time on TV, they didn't show a lot of love. It was 2 separate bedrooms.
You are exactly right. Even on all of those shows, the man was working.
Yeah.
Usually out.
Right.
And when he came in, it was for a few moments.
Right. And you saw the strife of the family in the black shows. It was the strife of them trying to get somewhere, but it wasn't nowhere. The loving, caring. It was James always going through something. Lamont and Fred Stanford arguing all the time, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Leaving the Beaver was not my house, bro. I didn't relate to Leaving the Beaver. You know, Lucille Ball, that wasn't my household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was when I related to a show, it was the Jeffersons. The Jeffersons. What did Weezy and Mr. Jefferson do all the time? They argued. Right? What did James and Miss Evans do all the time? Right? They argued. They went through family situations. What I saw on TV is what I saw at home. I saw James whoop that boy. I saw his mom say, damn. You know what I'm saying? I saw JJ go through history. I related to that, but how the hell I'm learning love out of that?
It was JJ.
But what I'm saying is, how was I learning love out of that? I related to it. I watched it, but I wasn't learning love from that. And when I looked at the show that had the little love things to it, bro, like I said, I didn't relate to it. I watched it, but that wasn't my household.
All righty then. Then let me ask you this, because that was how it was back then. And how it was back then, looking at it now, that's a little sad. But that's the life that
it was the time. It was the time, yeah.
So you having that as, you know what I mean, your reference. Seeing how it is now for most men, how do you feel about what you see? Because a lot of, and I'm not speaking for you, but for folks in your demographic, from seeing how men act now, it would kind of seem as if they're not alpha. It would kind of seem as if they're a little bit too in touch with how they feel, or they show it too much for some of y'all.
I'm going to say that an alpha man, right, do need to be in touch with his feelings and need to be able to express to a woman, you know, why he love her, how he love her, and be able to articulate that in a fashion. I think men of my era, we need to talk about these things and let guys know you can be alpha and still show love to the woman that you love. It's okay to be vulnerable to the woman that you love. It's okay to get hurt by the woman that you love. It don't make you no less, or it don't make you no less of a man, right? And a lot of
I think one of those is desperate need one. It's okay to get hurt by one, because even with you saying that, I'm like, cap. but to a degree.
But see,
you kind of.
But see, a lot of men, bro, we don't tell the younger generation, or we quick to get on social media and say a bunch of BS, right? But we don't tell the kids the mistakes that we made. We want to act like we got it all right. I'm alpha, I'm this, you know what I'm saying? This is where you do it this way. No, I effed up. I messed up a lot of women's lives, bro, because of my ignorance. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all can share the show here and share it with your sons, yo, you can be an alpha male, right? And show emotions. And yes, you're going to get hurt when you're vulnerable. Yes. But as a man, you can pick your emotions up and keep going. That don't mean you should shut down to the next good woman. You got to have all tools in your toolbox. You still can be strong. You still need to be fearless outside and emotionless when it's time. But when it's time to be emotional, don't miss out on your family out there trying to impress the world. Don't miss out on a great time with your kids or with the woman that loves you, because you're out there trying to impress the world or trying to be the image of what you think the world wants you to be as a man. I did that. That was a mistake. It was a huge mistake. And so as a man, I'm alpha as they come. I'm hard-headed as they come, right? And egotistical as they come. But I'm telling people, I effing made a mistake. That was not right the way I did it. I'm not going to blame my parents, because at a point in time, I felt something different, but I just didn't know how. I didn't want to learn at the time. There were women that tried to teach me, but I didn't want to listen. And, you know, a woman telling me what I need to do is not the way to get through to me. You know what I'm saying?
If you tell Joe what he needs to
do. that don't work for my black hair. Right? So, but it takes advice. But it's not even, you know, something. My first wife, bro, she found a way, and every man has a way for a woman to break his armor, right? To get through his wall, to get through his defense. You have to find that in your man. And that journey, man, is a laborious task. It's not easy for a alpha male to let a woman in. Okay. And then when you get in, like I said, once the woman get in, there are some alpha males that thought they were showing love. So now the woman that got inside me, you got to show me without showing me that what the hell the stuff I was doing wasn't really love. I got to be able to accept that from you. And who are you to tell me that everything I did as a man up to this point was not love? You see what I'm saying? That I'm wrong. That's, bro, you know how much crap that woman got to go through to get to that man? You see what I'm saying? That they're trying to get through? That's tough, right? And a lot of women ain't got no time for that, especially in 2023. So that's what I'm saying. It's a work in progress, people, when you with a man, right? And so if you're with that guy and you know he's a good dude, I would say look at his upbringing, look back on his past, how he's actually done things in his life, and maybe he's being protected because he's been hurt, or he's just being protective and don't know why the hell he's being protected. I was that dude. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that now, but until I was about 28 years old, man, 25, 28 years old, bro, there was not a woman in the world could have made me say what I was doing was wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna argue down. Oh wow. I'm bro, because the thing with men is I'm doing this. Why you effing with me? That's what we say, right? And prove me wrong. Did I not do that? So what you talking about? Did I not pay for that? Did I not take you this on your birthday? Did I not buy you this gift?
And that's
did I not...
you flip to try to make us seem stupid.
Right. But what I'm saying is, but that's a defense because we either don't want to hear her or we thinking what we did was love.
Hey,
and you better understand it.
I'll tell y'all right now, I ain't there.
No, but what I'm saying is, bro, a lot of women, I'm not reading any comments right now, right? But if I go through these comments, I guarantee you, most women have heard these words. Damn it, why do we always have this conversation? Why are you sitting here telling me I'm not doing what? Then we're gonna get very factual. For your birthday, what did you get? For Christmas, what did I do? Right? For the kids, what did I do? Did I not take off? We're gonna point out everything that we felt that we did that was right?
And I ain't had to do
it. Exactly, to disprove what you're just saying. If that ain't, here's the thing that women hear. If that ain't love, I don't know what love is.
I ain't have to do it so much, but when I did, I knew I wanted.
Bruh, and you stood on that 10 toes down, right? Yes. And for her, she had to sit down because factually you was right, and she could not articulate to you that, damn it, what you just said is what you're supposed to do, right? Because she was afraid that, if she said that, they were gonna cause another windstorm because I was ready for that. So now what you're saying is the way I show love, you don't want me no more. You see what I'm saying? So it's a never-ending battle if that man don't want to be better and don't want to recognize what he's doing. Dude, that's your responsibility, but you can't confuse your responsibility to your family as you showing love for her. And that's where men, even myself,
I'm struggling with that now. What you just saying that? Wait a minute,
right?
Did you just say the responsibilities I took on for them?
Yes,
me showing love,
bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know I'm playing with it. I'm so serious. That just like made me crawl up my back. I was like, "This is cap," but it's not, bro. Like I said, I ain't there yet.
A lot of women listen to this. If any men listen to this right now, bro,
I ain't there yet.
They're saying, and because we translate our hard work, our hustle, to she better understand that I love her. I wouldn't do this for anybody else.
Because I'm going to work, and when I'm at work, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about them.
Right.
I'm thinking about us.
Right.
And me last. So it's like,
but see, you looking at it exactly. I sacrificed all this. I took you off the market. I'm doing all of this, and you still not happy. And that's the struggle that women have with men, right? And the men have with women because you're not able to vocalize and articulate what it is you're truly feeling. because we're so, as a man, I'm being very defensive about what the hell you're trying to tell me. I don't want to hear it because I'm already frustrated that you even coming to me. You should already understand how much I love you by what I'm doing.
Oh, Joe, we finna turn up now. Oh Lord, well, they been right into. They been right in.
I'm quite sure going there, no man. But go ahead. What about saying? Just because
okay, I'm gonna start.
Financially doesn't mean he loves her.
I'm gonna start with because she just put this in. I'm gonna start with Miss Harris when she posted before she got to where it got. Mm-hmm. The term alpha male is sometimes confused with toxic masculinity. Okay. My dad and my granddad showed love and is alpha. They hugged us, prayed, and comfort us, attending functions. My parents held hands when in public. Joe displayed toxic masculinity, not alpha. All that aggression is not necessary. An alpha male is assertive. They say what they mean and move on, not arguing or holding a stick measuring contest. That's what let me, because I know you were going, but to a degree, no. But it's how most men channel their alpha energy. Mm-hmm. How most men, if they're not taught, because your dad and your more likely your granddad showed your dad how
you go.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Love their family and not really stay in their alpha energy. Because alpha energy is assertive. She's definitely right. Yeah. But that's a tamed alpha energy.
Right.
Alpha energy is aggressive to an extent because it's when it's not assertive, is when it is aggressive to people that you do not display assertiveness to. Assertiveness is a grace that you have for people that is different from the regular aggression that I may just use to anybody else. So like say for instance with you, mm-hmm. Me and you showed aggression at the beginning just as well as I did when we first met. Now we're assertive because we get where we're coming from, right? And there's an understanding. Mm-hmm. Your dad and your granddad had an understanding that when it comes to my family, my kids, and how I am with them, I'm not going to show them aggression to like I do with the outside world. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be assertive so they can understand that there's still love there.
Right. But she said something that was very important. Her grandfather and her dad showed, right? What did I say about my grandfather and my dad?
He wasn't there. Your daddy did not do that.
Right. So there's a difference when it was generational for your alpha males to do that because it was generational. My generational males was alpha, but they didn't do that. It was different. You see what I'm saying? So,
but this is why I always go back to how your environment was, you know what I mean? It was shackling to an extent. Because my dad didn't have his dad around like that, if at all. Mm-hmm. So he had to learn how to get and show love to a different degree in the way that he was learning. And from there, that's how he taught me how to protect it because he was always in the vulnerable sense.
But that goes to that man, bro.
Yeah.
This is a deeper conversation, right? Because like she said, and I'm going to agree with Ms. Harris, it's toxic. I was toxic. I'm not going to debate her on that.
No, because that's
I'm going to agree. What I did, where I came from, was toxic as hell. But we still were alpha, right? But was it toxic? Very much so. That's why the situation ended up where the hell it ended up at, right? Because it was toxic. So I get that. But this is what I think people, I want people to go with this here, right? As you're getting older, the person that went through the toxicity, it has to be a generation, and hopefully there's one man that's going to change. My grandfather did what he did, and I have no idea what my great-grandfather did to my grandfather on my father's side.
Okay.
My father did what he did, right? Because of what he saw his father do. Okay. My grandfather wasn't there for my grandmother, so my dad said, I'm going to be here for my kids regardless. He did it his way because he didn't know how to do it any other way.
Because he's saying I'm here.
Right. So, but my dad went. But in his mind, he's successful, okay? Because he did better than his father. You see what I'm saying? Y'all get where I'm going now? My father, but it was toxic.
But you gotta admit though, Miss Harris was kind of right on that.
No, she's right.
To that agree. It is a stick measuring contest.
Bruh.
I'm doing better than he did.
But everybody gonna have a stick measuring contest. All men have a stick measuring contest. Even in her family, one person gonna show love more. But men, we are competitive by nature, so it's a stick measuring contest. Because mine was just intensity. Hers was in a loving manner. So I'm not debating her. I love what she said. Thank you for chiming in. Okay, but what I'm saying here is, it has to be one generation to another generation to do better than one generation to try to do better than the next generation. Like, well, where I am, right? My father did everything he could under his limited knowledge of what he had. That's who he became.
Yeah.
I saw that. Now it's up to me to be just like him, or to try to change and take the good what I saw and be a better person. I have chosen to do that, but in my way, I have been toxic as hell too, to learn how to do that.
So the people under you, you're trying to make sure.
Right. So what I'm saying, but I heard a lot of people along the way to become this guy here. It was toxic as hell because I came from a toxic situation. I'm trying to be less toxic. You see what I'm saying? But my situation was less toxic than what my father was when he got the information from his dad. It's less toxic. I'm trying to be less toxic now. You see what I'm saying? But I screwed up because I didn't know how. So I messed up a lot of women and a lot of folks along the way because I was trying to figure out how to be better than my dad. But you can't be better than your dad in certain areas until you learn how to be better. When you learn how to be better, what are you doing? You're fighting against something that you don't know. You're in the open and you're dragging people because you're fighting with yourself. You don't know who you are. You're trying to be a man. You're trying to be assertive. You're trying to be whatever the hell I was trying to be at that point in time. I didn't know how to do it.
So you're fighting against what you know versus what you've been taught.
Exactly. And so now 53 years later, I can articulate all of that, right? So now I'm saying, okay, it's time we talk about this. That young men shouldn't have to go through all the time that I went through to try and express this. We need to talk about this and put this on the table. So when a woman sees it as a good man, she'd be able to get in that fight with him. And when a man recognizes that he's screwing the hell up and he need to tap into his feelings for this woman.
I don't feel good, Joe.
Okay, but if you're about to lose your woman,
yeah, you got to go ahead.
You got to understand that what you're doing is not what you need to be doing, and you need to tap in a little bit deeper, and you need to reach her on a spiritual and an emotional level, which most men, I keep saying most men, but a lot of men are not willing to do. You see what I'm saying? That is the problem that, I hope if anybody get anything out of it is that when you're in a situation, guys, you got to be able as a man to dig deeper in yourself if you love that woman truly before you lose her or you lose your family. Figure out a way to reach her on an emotional level. And it's not by the house, the car, right? It's not by the measuring stick.
What do you say for folks that ain't got all that yet?
Hell, only thing I can tell you, bro, is hold on tight because it's going to be a rough ride. I have
sound like a closing out to a movie.
No, but I'm saying, every man is got his own journey to get to his emotional attachment to life and spirituality. That's his own journey. And until he's ready to say he's wrong, his way of looking at life, no woman is going to be able to get through to him, bro. He got to want to be able to do that. You see what I'm saying? You got to want to be able to do better. When my first wife got to me, she got to me because number one, everything she had did for me up front, I knew that she wasn't trying to attack me. Remember I told you my first wife bought me that car, right?
Yeah.
She did all these things for me. So why would this woman that did all these things for me now be trying to tear me down and hurt me? But imagine if she hadn't done all those things for me, bro. I'd still be screwed up. Let me just be honest. I'm gonna be real honest. I would still be screwed up. But because she showed unfiltered, unadulterated love to me, like unconditional, beyond any means, right? I listened to her because in my mind, if this woman did all of this to me, she's not trying to hurt me or make me look stupid or just get on me or just be a pain in my ass. She really is saying something. Because of what she did made me listen to her. It wasn't the emotional her being sweet. I had a bunch of women being sweet to me. I had a bunch of women that was nice to me and you know what I'm saying, and but no, it's what it's the above and beyond the Call of Duty of what she did for me that made me understand. And that's what it took to get through to me. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, every man's journey is different. right? Every man's journey is different, but that's what it took to get through to Joe Lockett.
Right.
So whatever you got to do to get through to your man, you may not be willing to do to get through to him.
Right.
And that man may not trust you, to that level or want to be that vulnerable, however y'all guys want to put it. That's what it took for me as my situation to actually listen to what she was saying and, sit there and let a tear come down my face and damn, this woman really loves me.
I cry, baby.
But most people are going to miss their opportunities because if I got okay, Nick, let me ask you this.
Oh snap!
No. As a man, right?
Okay.
You're 25, I'm 53. As a man, would you rather miss an opportunity that you don't know is an opportunity, or would you rather hold tight to your principles? Would you rather hold tight to your principles as a man, or miss an opportunity with a woman?
Miss an opportunity with a woman, or hold my principles as a man. That's hard. That's hard,
right?
That's really, really hard. Because,
like you said, you don't want to be hurt.
I don't. And my principles as a man is what I would say defines me as who I am. But if she the one, I don't want to miss out.
But how do you know?
But that's the thing. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know if she the one, so it makes me kind of.
But like I said, living TikTok, it's because of everything she did over the top for me.
Wait, know what I said yet, Jack? He said, "No, nephew, that ain't it, bro."
It's everything she did over the top for me that broke me. Like I said, I didn't know that was the thing, but when I thought about it, if she wouldn't have bought the car and did all the other stuff for me, she'd have been just like every other woman to me, right?
Oh no, he's talking about me singing.
Oh no, I'm talking about here with what someone's saying on TikTok, and I'm just addressing that. That's what it took for me. Every man got their own key to their door, but that's what it took for me to understand and trust her. All the niceties and everything. Like I said, I had all of that, and not one woman ever cracked my
Ooh, that's hard, bro. That's hard.
That's very hard, right?
Cause I gotta really think you the one for me to say everything I did was like, that ain't it,
bro. Like I said, it got to be, bro. Thank you, bruh. Like, I'm not trying to be right, but for a man to do and be vulnerable to a woman, every man has their own key that he's going to allow that woman in on that journey, allow her in, right?
It's going to be made specifically for her.
Right? If a man haven't been shown or seen love, it's going to be tougher for the woman. If a man has seen it, he can better recognize love from a woman. I had never seen it. All I had saw was, and I'm going to be honest, bro, until this day, I don't think I ever saw my father say to my mom that I love you.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm just saying, I'm being honest, and I've never seen him say to her, baby, I love you. I've seen him do things,
but even for the men that I've seen that from, I haven't heard from them say that outright or just as bluntly like that. Because for the two, I guess for the two main male role models that I have outside of my mentor is my dad and my uncle,
right?
Which you met both.
Mm-hmm.
My dad and my uncle are the best cases I ever seen for a man to do everything and still, you know what I mean, handle the house.
But when I saw your uncle, when I saw your father, right? They are alpha males, but they get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know what it means. And they are vulnerable to a point. They are teaching their nephews. They are teaching their sons. A lot of fathers, man, will not tell their sons the mistakes that they made. because their fathers don't want their kids to know that they made any mistakes.
Oh, them two is generous. I'd be like, right?
No, but see, but bro, the way legends are passed down, bro, you know, it used to be at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Right? That's not there anymore. And so us as men,
you gotta find a different way to do it.
And we're not doing it. We're doing a horrible ass job as passing down, you know, the history of the family, the legacy, and what a strong man looks like in a family, and what is our true role for a family as a man, and what is the true role as a woman. We're doing a horrible freaking job of doing it. We're so much on social media tearing each other down, the genders down, right? The woman didn't do this or what she brings to the table, whatever. Instead of trying to figure out as men, how can I be a better man for living TikTok? How can I be a better man for Shelly? How can I be a better man for Penny or Cam or what is this? Be the boss. You know what I'm saying? How can I be a better, woman? I mean, a better man for Rachel or Shamel? How can we help them? You know what I'm saying? As their friends, how can I be a better male person that they trust in? How can I be better for them?
Two things.
Sure.
We got a comment I want to bring in.
Let's go.
But as far as with that, I do agree to a point that is that little toxic masculinity thing. Because most dudes, you're viewed as the strong pillar in the family. So no, the dude that's the pillar don't want to show that he was weak.
Right.
Especially to the folks that's looking to him as to be the strong one. So
right.
I do fully agree with that. Ferguson said, you ever think he told your mom he loves her on the daily, but never expressed it in front of you or your siblings?
You asking me?
I think he's asking that.
Yeah, but I'm asking. I'm going to say from what I saw, and still to this day, I would say no. I would say no. I would say maybe in a younger. When a man let me say this: when a man finds out, when a man gets comfortable in his way of living his life with his wife, right? He's going to do the least amount that he has to do when he see what he can get away with, right? And again, that's just what that is. I don't want to get into details about it, but
yeah,
my father is a man's man. But what I saw growing up, that wasn't love. That wasn't. And if you ask me, do I think he told my mom behind closed doors that he loved her? No.
But to how freeing it is nowadays for most folks to hear that off the rip, it's like I have to fathom that in order for them, like we know the situation, so we ain't even going to. But for most folks, when they hear it and how they hear stuff today, the only way for them to fathom that for real is to be like it just wasn't shown around you, or maybe you just wasn't privy to the moments that it was there.
Nephew, let's be clear. There are a lot of folks right now, bro, that are going through that. And a lot of folks can fathom that right now because of in 2023, bro, there are men like my father and women tolerated. There are men right now
around your age or mine?
Yours.
Around mine?
Around your age, bro. A lot of men these days, bro.
Around my age, I say you wrong.
Okay.
Around my age, if anything, there's too many men too in touch with their feelings. If anything, there's too many men.
So let me ask you this question then, in your men around your age.
Okay.
Do men around your age know what love is?
No.
Okay.
But that's not the same as what we're talking about.
When I'm saying, and again, I don't want to get into a debate with you about it because I really want this to be an open conversation on being positive.
Yeah.
Right. So no, I'm saying,
it's not. I'm not
I was about to go into debate mode, but I don't want.
You doing it? Because I'm like,
I'm checking myself. I don't want to debate you on this topic because I think a lot of people are interested in it. I think it's hitting home for a lot of folks. And so, as I'm talking about this, I want to make sure I'm being very productive. Not destructive.
Because we can burn this.
Because you know me, I burn this mother. You know me, bro. Hey, I burn down. I do a left eye on you. I burn down a brand new house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
But no, I want to be very positive about this. You're absolutely right in what you're saying. It can be in that nature. I just think honestly, y'all, I don't want to be right. I don't want to be wrong in this situation. I don't. I just want people to think about it's a journey. It takes time, and every man is different on how they express their love. Do they understand love? For what reason they are expressing it the way they express it? And it's up to the woman to figure out whether they want to go through his mess, his hidden treasure of love. Do you want to figure it out? My first wife was the only woman that took the time, that loved me. Wow. That loved me enough, right? And took the time to show me what love was. She was the only woman that in my life to that point that cared enough about me to show me that I was wrong. And she went above and beyond the call of duty. And most women would not do that. They don't have to do that. I get it. I was fortunate to find her. And God sent me somebody that actually tapped into me to make me a better person, to be the guy that I am today. And I thank my first wife for that. I do. Yeah, she had the patience. And like I said, she cared enough about me. It wasn't about anything else. She truly loved me. But when I saw her family, she knew how to love and she knew what she wanted. She knew she wanted me, and she went above and beyond the call of duty to get me. That meant a lot to me, right? Because until that point in my life, I never had anybody that did that. Went after me, want to be with me, cool. Do all the yada yada, yeah. But went after me, and was willing to tear down and burn down the earth for me. She was that woman, right? She was that woman that got it, and that's why I still have high respect and high regards for her to this day. And if she's married to someone else, that dude is a lucky MF. Trust me when I tell you that. Now look what she got. So yeah, we got a divorce, but she got a guy that was broken, and a guy that was young, hard headed, didn't want to listen. I heard her, but I was still fighting through my own demons. That's the guy that she got, and unfortunately for her, I wasn't mature enough to be what she really needed me to be as a husband. I take that all day long, right? I definitely take that. Yeah, she loved me enough to put that work in, and she did. And today, if I could tell her if she'd ever listened to this podcast, I would tell her I give her all the credit in the world. And like I said, to whoever she's with today, that man is happier than an MF, right? I promise you he is, because she knew, she understood it, she got it. You know what I mean? I screwed that up.
Come and talk to me. I mean,
no, I don't have a problem with saying, like I told you, this platform, y'all know me, y'all. I'm that dude. I'm Joe Lockett. I got my own style, my own, bravo-ness about me. I'm egotistical as hell. I'm hard-headed. But when I screwed up, man, the only way we're going to get better, the only way this podcast is going to work is y'all believe in me. I don't mind telling you my story. There's stuff that I screwed the hell up, right? That I didn't get right. Right? Because I want to be a better person, but that's why I'm a side dude at this point. But I do want to get better. I want to be, if I decide to get married again, I want to be the man that I should have been to my first wife. I want to be better than I actually was. And the only way I can do that is realize how screwed up and the dumb stuff that I did, to screw up a marriage. It was all about what I thought a marriage should be, or what I thought a man should do, or should be doing, when I didn't do what I needed to do. And I was worried about what it would look like and what people would think and everything I had to do. And I screwed the hell up, man. Yes, never better trying to sing, y'all.
Oh, they heard me?
Yeah, they heard you, bro.
I want to know.
But I'm going to say this, y'all, and we're going to let y'all guys get up on it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this conversation. Let me read through some of these comments here. at least you admit it. Of course. I don't mind admitting my stupidity. She loved you enough to put in that work. Men have to humble themselves and be willing to change his behavior. That's every man's gonna have their own stigma about humbling themselves, because when you like I see.
Hey, hold on, and
sure.
It's a misconception. Because you're right, every man has to, but you can't determine that, and even men can't determine that for other men. When you bring another man, a man, and try to do that for another dude, that can make it way worse. From personally.
Hey, what's up, TikTok? You live in TikTok? Go ahead. What's up?
I value your content. I really enjoy your perspective. I love that you give your audience an authentic view from an unbiased opinion of with just missteps and failures, or however you want to categorize it.
Right.
And I think it is very refreshing to hear an adult man admit or where the deficits were and acknowledge where the growth is. That's already a huge step.
I appreciate it. Well, thank you.
A lot of women don't get a chance to hear that on the back end of things, because I'm sure as damaging as you're relating it right now, you have to imagine what that felt like in that moment for her.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I screwed that up, I definitely did. And there were things even in my second marriage that I didn't grow in. And one of the things in my second marriage that she wanted to go to therapy. And whoever listened to my show over the years, even when I was on radio, y'all heard me say this, right? I said, whatever I can say to the damn therapist, I can say to you. I don't need a therapist, right? What was that speaking? My ego.
That's a huge problem moment. It is.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't convince an adult that it's worth being an adult. And that's hard. So to that, I say thank you. I always adore your content, and I love participating in the engagement that you offer your audience. And I think that whoever gets you in a love situation, you have valued lessons.
I'm definitely gonna be a better man. When I decide to get married, I'm definitely gonna be the best damn husband I can be. I'm gonna make my mistakes, but I'm gonna work really hard. I promise you that.
I don't know if you are going to be a better husband.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a better husband than I was. I'm gonna work really hard at that.
Oh, she funny.
Marriage may not be for everybody, but if you're willing to throw your hat back in the ring, the woman that gets to be a part of your life, whatever that is, is definitely going to have a different person than the previous. So I wish you well on that journey.
I appreciate it, family.
The women that you deserve come your way, and you make them cornbread, collard greens, and all of that.
Well, I buy them some, but my black ass don't cook. But anyway, I love you, baby girl.
Take care of yourself.
All right, you too now. All right. Cam said back then he would not work just as hard to let her in. I didn't know, I didn't know how, man. Like I said, back then it was me trying to prove to her I was right. Because like I said, when a woman tells you you don't love her, that's like slapping me in my face. Because in my mind, I thought I was doing what a man's supposed to do to love by showing it through actions. So, like I said, it's tearing back layers of what I thought what love was. I don't know if anybody heard what I'm saying. I didn't know what love was. I just knew you say I love you and it's supposed to be okay, and then these are things you're supposed to do to show that you love somebody. I thought that was love. That sounds ignorant, but that was my comprehension throughout my lifetime of what I saw. Growing up, my dad provided for our family, right? We had clothes on our, what I would hear my father always say, you got a roof over your head, you got food on the table, you got clothes on your back, you don't want for nothing, right? Yeah, I was seeing that movie. What's that movie Denzel Washington in? Fences.
Oh, yeah.
Fences, right?
Yeah, he is fussing that over.
Bro, when me and my brother watched that, we talked about that scene where he said, you got food on the table, you got a roof over your head, you got clothes on your back, boy. Who you think provided that for you?
Like you.
What that got to do with anything? Bruh.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like you.
I don't gotta like, bruh. That scene was my house. That scene sent shivers through my. Every time I watched that, bruh, that's my dad. That was what I. That was it. That right there. That scene is what that was. Honestly. Now, one thing I can say about my father, he never cheated on my mom to my knowledge. That was not part of that. You know, in that movie, he cheated. My father, to my knowledge, he never cheated on my mom. I never saw that. I never seen my mom cheat on my dad. They still together to this day. So that part, I'm not gonna put that on. But the way he was, that attitude about, you know, this is what I do, boy, you know, this man, listen. So when you see that, or that's what that is, and somebody tell you, let me ask you a question. Do you think anybody gonna tell Denzel Washington that he didn't love his family for what he was doing?
No.
You gonna change that man? He didn't give up everything to put clothes. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna change. So when a man thinks that, and you saw that in your life growing up, and you don't get the right person that make you understand or help you understand that ain't love. That's a responsibility. That's part of providing, but that's not love. What woman is going to knock down that fence of a man? Who got the time and the patience to do that to the dude for a man? You got to really love an MF, bro, to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to really love a dude to tear through that layer of, it's not even vitriol, it's that layer of a man understanding what he think love is. Anyway, y'all, it's so much more we can talk about this. It's not gonna be the last time I talk about this, but it's we've been on the show for 2 hours. I thank you guys for locking into the Joe Lockett Show. I thank you guys for being here with us. Hopefully this conversation helps somebody. Hopefully at the end of the day, you guys are able to articulate what you see now a lot better to your mates. And fellas, understand that what you provide on a daily basis may not be love. Je t'aime, Demo, Ashtamas. What does all that mean? It means I love you.
See y'all later.
Y'all have a great day.
What's love got to do? What's got to do with it? Shit.